But we are going to be going into a final round with them. One of those teams will be joining Alliance in the finale, and the remaining team will... I don't know who has the better shout into this sort of, well, this matchup into the final round. Here on Fang Wai, random tongues of fake cows. Dianic, Jerry, take it away.
Random tongues, one more in this position. Last time, cycle number 2, they've been here as well. First round, first 3v3, and they got themselves also back then the ticket. But let's see if they can actually reproduce what they have done. Listen, it's going to be quite interesting to see what they're capable of against fake cows. Again, fake cows, they need chaos, and they haven't been able to establish much chaos, especially in Fang Wai City.
Absolutely. It's a difficult one. It's so clear-cut. You can see the borders, the lines being drawn already across the map. Trench warfare, as I like to call it, across this roadside. And, you know, random tongues coming into this map. They are something else when it comes to 3v3s. They've only lost to 5 Fears in any of these tournaments so far, but different metas, different players. Ravinsky, this is his first time in a top 8 with this squad, so it's always chopping and changing. Roma really the only last remaining member of the old not-so-secret squad, essentially. You trace him back to Team Secret. He was a top 2 player in the world in terms of teams. They finished second at the Grand Major 2025. Right here, looking to be the second team to meet themselves in the finale. And now Random Tongues, they have gotten this plug under very little pressure from Fake Cows. Now the net is closing. The RPG doesn't really work in Glitch Cafe's favor. He does a lot of damage to himself instead.
Only just a tiny little bit of damage towards Roma. On the side of Random Tongues have already moved out of the position. Established control on the other side. Look at this rotation. That's actually quite clean done, because now they've set up Fake Cows for a bit of an unfortunate position. It's a lot of lower ground, especially with the high ground. They're gonna have much more advantages. And now also drop down the cash on 1 floor down. Of course, Fake Cows are gonna try to keep them away in the distance because they have to close this gap, but they've already made it through to the building. And now Fake Cows, they need to follow back up with them and try to close the space as well. And look at these rotations going on from the side of Random Tongues. They know how to control this. They know what space they need. And Fake Cows, they seem like they're just hunting them down and trying to find something. And they just constantly are on the move away from them.
Whereas Fake Cows are on the move towards the objective. And they set up a gateway to escape. Maybe bait in some aggression from the defending team. Only 30 seconds left to make something happen. We haven't had a kill yet in this round, at least not to my knowledge. Maybe I fell asleep. Roma finds the opener, though. Glitch Cafe trades onto Rabinsky. That's the light down, but the medium out of action for Fake Cows is massive. No defib, no heal beam, and time is ticking in favor of Random Tongues. Great turn and burn from Roma there, taking out Kodaft. There's a light gone now, and while Fake Cows are back up to full strength, I don't think they have the time. Maybe they do. 10 seconds or so. Another kill from Darani this time. The KS-23s are singing on the side of Random Tongues. Roma last alive. The steal, though, doesn't go through. And Random Tongues do enough to keep themselves ahead. They take this first box on Fang Wai City.
It was only the first one, and we must also say it was closer than expected, actually. It got very spicy there at the end. Definitely a few attempts were made by the Fake Cows, but I would just love to see them play a little bit more together, right? Don't just try to hunt down the opponents. Do something like 5 Phase in Taiko, right? Bait the opponents towards you. If you don't know where they are, try to push them and force them to come towards you instead of just running around and giving away the time on the cash shot, right? Those are the two things. You can either chase down or you can make the opponents move towards you, and I would love to see Fake Cows do that more, because right now their plan isn't working.
No, it's not. And, I mean, the fact that we've only seen one kill, or sorry, not one kill, one team wipe so far, it just speaks to the meta. It's a really slow and patient one. We're so used to seeing, you know, a team wipe over a vault fight, and then the unskippable cutscene that follows of a team running the box to the objective. But that's rarely happening today. It's rarely happening at the moment, because teams they've got that longevity. They've got the ability to outlast each other for as much as possible. Neither of these teams want to dive aggressively. See the box surrendered by Random Tongues to Fake Cows, interestingly. They want to hold the objectives instead and hold power positions. They've got this height, possibly the highest building in the map, and they're just wanting to snipe. Look at Roma taking pot shots at range with the KS-23. It's not amazing at range, but it, you know, it keeps the pressure up at least.
Great little micro thing right there. He saw the barricade being broken, being low HP, so he just picked it up and just replaced it again, meaning full health and full cover. It's a small thing that can really go the distance, depending on where this push is coming from. But from the side of FakeHouse, they made their way all the way into the building, meaning they're looking to plug this any second. Of course, they have the ability to drop down this cash out, but it's just going to make it much more difficult because, again, verticality is something that both of these two teams need to fight with. Plug, it's going to happen any second. Have missed the cash out completely. It's still standing there. Could be a plug for the side of Random Tanks, and it will be. They say thank you very much, and now they have the control.
Oh, what a stumble from FakeHouse. That's embarrassing. Random Tongues, though, taking damage. Roma taken out by Louis Huncho. He finds the pick on the loner heavy, and now they can play around these statues. But they do need to force a steal in the 3 versus 2, so they're going to run and try and get as many kills as possible, forcing Dyrani into a corner. Take him down as well. It's only Rybinski. I don't think they're going to be able to clean him up because he is a light. He is running so far away. No, they have found Rybinski, but they aren't able to fight back. He actually swings back at them. I can't believe he didn't just run away there. He's staying up. He's fighting. He's even getting kills somehow. Roma claims one with a pyro mine. Rybinski takes out Lou Huncho, and Kodaf's the last alive. The 1 versus 1, light versus light. This could be crucial. Still 40 seconds left on the timer, though, and both players going for reses, it seems. No, Rybinski's not.
I know Rybinski's just waiting, holding that cash out, trying to maybe make sure there isn't a sneaky steal coming in, but there is an attempt now going through. Beautiful drop down happening right now, just stalling even more time. They've seen at least the Rani now on the outside skirts. One more attempt of a steal, but he's just doing so much damage, especially with the RPG and the shotgun. He's dragging all the attention towards him that they completely forgot that there's more players they have to worry about. Rybinski stepping up his game, coming in now to help as well, and FakeHouse, they seem a bit lost, a little bit scattered. Look at the HP, all of them losing so much health, but Roma, they're locked in a 1v3 at least. The damage has been done. The steal has been going on. One more time. Denied yet again. And look at it. The last second, they'll be wiped. FakeHouse will keep the dream alive.
Incredible stuff from FakeHouse. They did not lie back and die. Incredible. Incredible, incredible. I can't stop saying it. Random Tongues. Something went wrong there. Something went real wrong. It all stemmed from Roma getting picked out in the open by Louis Huncho. They never fully re-established control after that. There were coins. Rybinski did his best to try and keep the fire burning. But FakeHouse, they found that advantage and they rolled with it. They snowballed it. Now they're sitting on top of Vault 3. You can see, I believe, Louis Huncho underneath, disconnected from his medium, oh sorry, from his light and his heavy, playing underneath where Random Tongues are right now, looking to maybe snipe them in the back as they cross with that revolver.
What I could do...
Yeah, look, he's flanking.
Just trying, he's trying. Question is going to be successful. He's going to have to drop down as for right now. He's got himself back on that jump pit, trying to really succeed on the flank. But he again is putting himself in a very dangerous position because there is no backup, nobody who could really refrag him if something goes completely wrong. And maybe it was a bit windy side of the map where he's gonna miss a few shots, but you know, didn't happen quite yet. Both teams back on a reset. While Kodaf has been now found out of the match, it's a 2v3 advantage for Random Tanks on this Volt fight. A lot of damage now being also done towards Glitch Calf. Here yet again, look at Random Tanks, how patient they are with this fight. They don't want to overdo it, but they also don't want to be pushed back by the FakeHouse. So they're trying to chase them down again. This gives them time to reset, put themselves in a better position. That's where they are right now.
It's just a case of who's going to get this kill, and I think Dyrani might have put himself in a bit of a troublesome spot. He backs out with the mesh. That glitch connects, I believe. No, in fact, there's no glitch in play. There we go. Random Tongues now pushing back. And oh, that's a tough spot. But Louis Huncho actually finds the opener there onto Dyrani. Roma backing away, taken out, and now Rybinski knows that that is it. He quickly ends it. That's a victory on the Vault fight for FakeHouse, but they've gone so far away from the Vault that they're going to have to get back over there and maybe do a bit of a relay race, a conga line to make sure that this gets plugged quickly. There's the throw. No, Louis Huncho wants to hold it. Fine, I guess. Glitch Calf's like, throw it. He doesn't. Whatever.
So trying to pass the ball in a race. You're the ones who need to give the stick so the other person runs.
Yeah, relay race.
He's just run past it.
he's like, no, this is no longer a relay race. This is just a one-man sprint. I'm changing the Olympic sport.
I mean, it worked out. At least they got the plug, and there's a little bit of time already passed on it. But of course, Random Tongues, they're back in the game, trying already to execute here. They got themselves onto the building right above Fake Cows. But this will be dropped multiple floors. They know this, because this is typically something that Fake Cows would be doing, and it also gives them a great advantage. Reading the opponent, something that Adi has spoken about. You need to know how to read the opponents, what they're going to do, and also just the simple things that are expected. The better they can do that, the more success they're going to have.
Really tasty angle on the roof of the south there by this KS23 to make a doorway completely deadly should Random Tongues push through it, but Fake Cows have fallen off that position. That's the constant dynamism that you can expect when you've got this many KS23s in play and a really slow play style. So, you see Dirani closing in. About a minute left on this objective. Still, a 3 versus 3. Dirani sticks this steal initially. Barricade comes up in front of him. He almost holds onto it, but it is dropped. Fake Cows, they have the plan in place, but Rabinski's taken out Kodaft, and the trade comes out. Louis Huncho takes out Rabinski. 2 versus 2, and this could be it, Dianic.
This could very much be it. The question is, can Random Tongues swap this, or will we be seeing the first time ever Fake Cows in that third stage? They're fighting for that golden ticket, and Random Tongues, they're losing a lot of health. Roma, Rabinski, Dirani, they're the last man standing. Can they flip this in the last few seconds? The steal attempt is now being made. Fake Cows try to defend this one off. They jump in down, trying to execute, but here again, the steal needs to happen. There's so much damage going through. He's trying to stick it to mesh, the heal at the same time. There's one more person, and from the looks of it, they're going to be able to do so, but no! It'll be denied, and for the first time ever, Fake Cows get themselves the tickets to the third stage. Welcome! All it took was 3 times of a cycle. My god, this could have been the last second swap, Jerry.
That was unbelievable. Random Tongues will be kicking themselves in a 3 versus 2 to not be able to transfer that. But Fake Cows, take bows, if you want to try and make that rhyme, which I do. So yeah, let's say that. They've broken through the ceiling on it. They made top 4.
Maybe let's table that one, Jerry. But yeah, they did. They made it to the top 4, and wow, it was close. I mean, I genuinely thought that, and that last steal, Dianic, that I thought that Random Tongues had it, but Fake Cows, yeah. Louis Honcho, he put that on his back. I don't know if that was a goose stall or if he kicked him off. I don't know how that's all happened. Everything happened so fast, but I can't believe that final stall ended up happening.
It is absolutely crazy, not gonna lie. I'm fully on with you. I thought this is going to be a Random Tongues last second. There was the mess, there was the heal. Like, every single thing was going correctly until that very last bit. I think it was the knife, because the knife does now also knock back opponents. So I think that would have just been, the kick, would have just been enough to get him off that. But
2 is going to look like, well, it's going to look a little something like this as Fake Cows join the finale. Takeo comes back into the fray, and we've heard